Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're taking a look at ANALOGySAW by Rob Jackson for iOS and Mac. You know what I'm going to say. Let's oge. Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Jade and this is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're doing okay. ANALOGySAW in the house. Man, I hope our sounds or everything's all right, because last night I got forced into updating my Rodecaster Pro, and I hate updating things before a show, but here we are. Thank you to Leela for dumping everybody. Congratulations on that new show of yours, Music Monday. What a great idea. You rock, Leela. All right. I was watching, I was listening, I was just... Today's the day, folks. We'll get to that. It'd be metal. Hello, Thomas Christ. Semtex Cow. Semtex Cow's got a Song Timber song in the bank ready to go. Ooh, rock and roll. So is Thomas Christ. Two of them, in fact. Boom. Doug Kidder, what's happening? Rob Jackson. I see you. Leela, there's Leela. Forest of the Wolf. I'm working on a collaboration with Forest of the Wolf at the moment for... Well, you'll find out. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean. Who else? Hugh Caldwell. What's going on, Hugh? Good to see you. Get my thoughts back to... I lost my mind there for a moment. Dear. There we go. We're back. Everything's all right. ANALOGySAW. Who have I missed? Thomas does all this. These are all the things. These are the ways you can help support me. You can become a member for $1 a month, and you get like emojis and stuff like that. There's every week a special members only stream. You can join the Patreon for $1. You get your songs mastered. For $5 or more, you get the chance to win apps like this one we're doing today. Yes, indeedy do. Audible Video is here. A day of days. Yes. Just tune out from the world of politics, my friends. Please do it. It'll save you sanity. Mateusz Prokowski also has a Song Timber song in the bank as well. Pretty exciting stuff. Song Timber's nearly done, folks. Are you all excited? Have you written a song for Song Timber? Have you contributed? Have you watched from the sidelines? What have you done? Are you pumped up about it? I want to thank everybody too for hanging out with us yesterday, doing our show on Are You OK? It was nice. People reached out and asked if I was okay, and that was really nice. What a horrible circumstance to talk about that, but every day should be like that. You know, I'm just going to drive that home all the time here on this channel. Every day should be Are You OK Day. All right, let's get to it. Some news quickly. So, big news. Me and Lizard Day finished our song last night. The video clip, everything. It will be premiering this Friday. I haven't put it up yet, but it will be up. So good. It's so good. I am so proud to be involved in this song. It's one of my best songs, I reckon. And it's because I'm not the only person in it. And Lizard Day has come along and helped me create something so special. The video clip's just sick. So that's our Song Timber song. This week on the members stream, folks, I'll be wrapping up my Metheus song. Cold Acres sent me his guitar solo. It's so rad, man. It's so good. I got it yesterday. Oh, man. And maybe we'll be doing a video clip for it off camera, of course, but there's all that kind of stuff. Today also, I'm a bit scared. I'm not going to lie, folks. I'm in a really fucked up place at the moment. I'm heading into a cardiologist today, and I'm scared. I may be going under the knife by next week. And it's not, and there's been so much work on, so much to get everybody's songs done and all that stuff. And I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Other news too, I know if you're watching this for the app review, skip forward 10 minutes, 7 minutes just to get past this. I should have said that at the start. Last night I finished mastering Russ's brand new band, A Cat Named Vienna. This album is sick. I finished mastering that yesterday, so So much good music people are making, yeah, because this show is not only about apps, yeah, and about iOS. We want people to make music with these apps and actually like get some enjoyment and create stuff out of it, yeah. So that's why I say apps aren't Pokemon. You don't need them all. Make something, do something. You'll feel good about it, yeah. All's good, yeah. Look, all's good. I'm okay. You know, sometimes you just got to say it. Hey, I'm a bit scared. I normally act tough. Anyway, let's get to this today. So today we're taking a look at, of course, ANALOGySAW by Rob Jackson. And look at the price of this. It's utterly ridiculous. Somebody call the police. Can we get the police here? $2.99 for a super duper panooper saw. Man, $2.99. It's available. It works on your iPad, it works on your iPhone, and it works on your Mac too. So you get all three for the low, low price of $2.99. It is just absolutely, utterly criminal. Anyway, I've been waiting so long to do that. I'm such a loser. It's the little things, eh? All right, so one more time, folks. That's why my Rodecaster updated last night. I had to add that sound. It's been bugging me for months. Right, so we have a copy of ANALOGySAW and ANALOGyGR connected here. And if you didn't know, ChemLK has updated. It's available now on the App Store, the AUv3 and now you can load it as a MIDI instrument and send MIDI out to other things. Yes, yes, it's so good. So we're going to be using that. I was on the beta all week and testing it all week, and it works really good. And yeah, so now you can send AUv3's magical balls all the way to any synth that you want. You know what I'm saying? So let's add some balls. That's what she said. I'll stop. I will stop. Let's add about 5 balls and let's hear what happens. Oh my God! Yes. Give it to me, baby. Tremor Bear, hello. Arthur, g'day. Let's remove some balls. So what you will notice is there's no effects on here whatsoever. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a really good thing. And there's, so here's the thing. Let's get into it. Let's have a play around with this thing, this crazy $3 ridiculous app. What are you talking about? Somebody slap Rob Jackson, lock him up, put him in a ward. He needs to go away to the farm. Here we go. ANALOGySAW. We need to connect a synth, obviously. Last night we taught Brad how to connect a MIDI keyboard to his iPad. It was amazing. And he did it himself, actually. We didn't need to teach him anything. It was really cool. So, typical Rob Jackson interface for the haters out there. Wah, wah. Oh, well, you know, get over it. It's all good. Simple. What are you going to do? You can have magical interfaces, or it's all about sound. It's up to you. Or you can pay $10 to $15, $20 and have it all look pretty. This is pretty. All right, so there are tabs across the top. Synth tab, mod tab, preset tab, help tab, your default tab, which brings everything back to 0. So to show you that, we can come in here and pick one of these, click on the little synth here, and if I hit default, boom, it all goes back. And we've got a randomize. Obviously, folks, if you're going to use a randomize, what I would suggest is find something like a barricade or some kind of limiter and put it on there, and just like make sure you don't like blow your head off. No, we don't want anybody to blow their head off. Save your ears at all times. So just throw it on there just in case, you know, you're messing around with the randomize. You never know, because there is a resonator down here that things can get a little bit rough, right? They can get a little bit unruly if you hit the randomize. Look at that. See that? See, we're lucky there. That could have been really crazy. You know what I mean? Pete Johns is in the house. He's following up today's show. Now, the one thing I will say is, let's come back and hit our default. So you got your randomize. You can get to the randomize the other day. Yeah? So let's come over here. This is your default sound. I'm just going to crank this a little bit because I've got this thing on here. I probably got a bit heavy-handed with the old, let's do that. There we go. So this is our default sound. And it's already delicious, yes? It's already got a flavour that should suit your taste. But let's talk about this unison dial up here, because unison, how it works is it goes by percentages and it uses up, so there's one oscillator voice you can bring in, which will be 0. And they go up by 25%, in case you were wondering. So if we bring this up to about 25% here, we now have 2 oscillator voices. And if we go up to 50%, it'll give us 3 oscillator voices. Is that right? No, 3, yes. Let's go 4, shall we? What's that, 75? Use your math. Ooh. So it's 5 oscillators per voice, right? You follow what I'm doing. Now let's go up to 5 oscillators per voice. So underneath we have a detune. And as it says here, applies a variable amount of tuning to each unison oscillator across all 10 voices. Right, set somewhere halfway to have a classic SuperSaw, right? So about 50%. That's why on the default it's set to about 50, which is your classic. Or you can go not classic and go 100%. Right, Robbie Stingle, what's going on? I like it somewhere around 69. Because of course I do. Right, good stuff. We've got a drift here. Now the drift applies a variable amount of drift to the tuning of all oscillators, because no 2 oscillators drift at the same time. A drift control could, so this sounds like it's a little bit under the hood stuff. Now, if you didn't know, Rob likes a little bit of action under the hood. I'll just leave that there. We've got some spread. And that's going to do exactly what you think it would do. So you got more of a mono. When it's down to 0, we can spread it. 50s where you got a really wide spread. All right, you with me? You with me? So, and underneath our spread, obviously we have our usual suspects, the old A, D, and S, attack, decay, and release. So we can do all that, bring up the attack, and hey, pads. Let's go a bit longer with that attack, all the way to 100. Nice, slow. Of course, you've got your decay and your sustain. Right, so you don't have to have big, long, busy wazzies, whatever they are. And you can play with that to your heart's content. Release. We've got a filter. Many vibes. Hello. Right, so we've got a nice filter in there. What's he say about the filter? Let's have a look. Has he done something fancy with the filter? Let's see. It says, oh, I've gone past it, you dick. Filter sets the cutoff frequency to 24 dB, low pass, ladder filter. That's what we've got here. We've got a nice little ladder filter. But let's listen to underneath. We've got a resonance. Right, so you get a fair bit of whistling going on there with this sucker. We've got a limiter on here to protect ourselves. Fancy. All the way up for that nice fuzzy wuzzy feeling in your guts, yes? Cool! Underneath here we have a velocity sensor. Sets how much the sound changes with MIDI note velocity. Setting it to 0 gives a constant max level. So if we pull this down, no matter how hard I hit the keys, right, hit soft, turn up, hit soft. Okay, you get that? So we've got a velocity sensor in there as well. And of course we've got volume at the bottom if you want to crank it. And he's been pretty sparing here. So when you load up your guns and bring your friends, whatever those lyrics are, it will sit at the default at 5 dB in the middle. So there's plenty of room to chug it. 6 dB, in fact, you can add to this volume. So, you know, if you want a little bit of loudness, you don't give a fuck about your hearing, just go, turn it all up, blow your brains out with sound. It's awesome fun. Trust me. We got on the second page modulation. We're up to modulation now. So we've got a pitch LFO. So this sets the rate of the sine wave oscillator. And underneath, we've got some depth. Ooh, yeah. And we've got some fade in here, right? So the fade, just let me, I'm cheating, I've got stuff written here. Sets the optional fade attack to the pitch modulation so it gradually increases the intensity as you hold a note. Right? So up to 100, you're going to get a fair amount of time till that LFO kicks in. Here it comes. Oh, right? So if we take it down to about 70, I reckon it's going to be a really comfortable place. And there it is. And you can go as little or hard as you like. That's what she said. And underneath, we've got a filter envelope. This applies the optional filter, positive or negative, to the filter cutoff frequency. Right? Semtex is sold. Semtex is giving away the whole house. Said, take my home, take my possessions, take everything. I gotta get some ANALOGySAW. All right. What are we up to? We got an attack here as well too. Right? So you want that I just stood on the cat sound. Sorry, puss, well, I didn't mean that. No. You can do that as well. That's really moody. How good's that? Let's bring that filter down. Fucking ripper. Sounds good, huh? I'm going to come back. Let's bring this back to the center. Double tap. So double tap any of these two. Just double tap and they'll go back to their original state. See? So if I go here and we'll click twice, tap, and it goes back to the center. Just so if you want to do that. Come back over here. Let's bring over our filter. We'll go through some presets soon. But underneath here, we've got so along with the attack, we've got a sustain. And just to explain what it says here, so pitch LFO sustain sets the level of sustain for the filter envelope. So both of these are for the filter envelope, which we're controlling up here, yeah? And we've got a release. So an ASR for the envelope as well. Anyway, it sounds great. We've got a filter LFO2. Roll. Man, my old iPad is so terrible. Filter LFO sets the rate of the triangle wave oscillator. So similar, but for the other oscillator. You don't get much for £3, do you? Oh, are you ready? Let's bring the... What? That I did not expect. So we've got the depth for this filter. This is for the triangle. Let me read this out. Yeah, sets the rate of the triangle wave oscillator to modulate the filter cutoff frequency. The depth sets the depth of the filter LFO. Independent LFOs. Woo! and this filter LFO down the bottom here has a drift. Ooh, is it good? Wild. I never knew I needed this until right now. Thank you. We'll have that. It's pretty grotty, isn't it? It's filthy. It's rotten. It's like you just found old milk. It's so dirty. And you can control it with the mod wheel too. Right? So I'll show you this. So I've turned the mod wheel up. Just let's see what it says about how that connects. Allows depth and pitch filter LFO to be controlled by the mod wheel at the maximum. So the mod wheel has control. So now it's off, but everything's turned up. So it's all set. It's all ready to go. And I can just sit here and go selectively. Wicked. Nice stuff. You want to hear some presets? Because the first thing Rob said to me, we're at our halfway point, so I better do this. We'll do the thing. We'll run an ad, and then we'll go through some presets, and then we'll get ready and get all excited because Pete Johns is having a little celebration after this because he's finished his Songtember song. I finished the last mix and master and sent it to him last night, and Pete's been sitting there all last night going, oh, I wrote a metal song. It's so good. Anyway, we'll run an ad. So the ad's been run. You may or may not get an ad. And let me tell you, while we're waiting, some stuff that's coming up on the channel this week, because we've got a whole heap of really good stuff, if I can find all the thumbnails. Where are they? Oh, shit. Tomorrow, we are taking a look at something we were supposed to do last week, but it all kind of got put on hold because Apple hadn't released this. They were holding up this app. Why can't I see my thumbnails, man? I've got glasses on. I can't see anything. Time to get my eyes tested again, I do believe. Let's quickly go through these. We'll flick. Is that it? That's not it. Sorry, guys. Jeez, this is shit. So tomorrow we're taking a look at Swarm Very Flute. It finally came out. Apple rejected it like 3 times. Absolutely ridiculous why you would do that. This crazy. And Swarm have just really done an update today of all their apps, getting ready for iOS 26. Don't update yet. Just hold your horses, because there's a whole heap of apps that haven't got ready for it. The day after that, we're taking a look at Soul Play by Compose Audio, and this thing is so good. We might play a bit of it at the end of this show over the top of Rob's synth here. It's for Soundbox. It's just beautiful. Then we have something I'm very excited for, and I hope you are too. Andrew Fly, who is the mastermind behind Cinematic Alpha. He's a composer. He's done music for film and television, and we're going to find out how he makes his sound packs and find out all about his career making beautiful music. If you haven't heard his music, which most of you probably haven't, there's a reason why his sound packs sound so good. He is an amazing composer. We've got him on the show this week, sponsored by DistractKid. And we're wrapping up the week with Thorv, this sound deconstructing constructor by K Devices. And next week, there's heaps of other cool apps we're taking a look at too. I just can't get through them all this week. Let's get back and run through some presets. The first thing Rob said to me, when I got this, he was like, you know what, just go to presets and just click big stereo swell and just play a chord. Oh, damn.
I feel like it's New Year's Eve, and I'm like, I gotta get off.
I do. But wait, because look, I'm going to take off this now. I'm going to remove this. There's a bass sound in here. Look at this. We've got this stinky, funky filter bass. Oh, fuck off. Nice. There we go. So we got a funky filter bass. And it's poly. So you can play some poly bass sounds. We've got a plucky, soft digital piano. Let me do, I took that completely out. So I'm just going to do that. There we go. Vintage string synth swell. Super basic mono detune. Really good for, I tell you, really good for, because you may have a mix that you want to put something like this in there to create some kind of pad thing. You can add some some attack in there, right? And because it's set to mono, it's going to sit right up the middle of your mix, right? But you could say, fuck that. I want to spread it. And that's going to cut through really well. So that's a really nice one. Got a resonant drifter. In fact, let's now throw in a MIDI track, and of course, one of my favorite apps at the moment is AUv3 for just sending through beautiful stuff. And we'll send this out to here. Come over. Let's make the minimum 3 octave, and we'll add some balls. We'll make the balls really large. Make the balls really large. We'll give it 3. And I'm just gonna play around with this. All right, let's try another one. Laurie, you just missed out. I must have summoned you. Hi, Laurie. So we got this detuned bass. Let me just take away some balls. Heavy. This is a stain on that. Beautiful. now I want to add some reverb to this. Like a Stellavox, maybe? Listen to those warbles, man. They're nice as. Wow! Well, fuck me drunk. How nice is that, huh? Jesus. Right, let's go another preset. Woo! This is a soft, mellow padding. Nice and mellow. So this works on iOS and Mac, yeah? So if you've got a Mac, don't be shy. $3? Ridiculous. Don't worry, it's going to get more fun. Woo! And we got some nice synth brass sizzle and swell, this one's called. It does, it sounds like brass, doesn't it? It's got that very brass feel. We can change that. Big waves. I'm going to throw on a bit of where is it? This one. Add a bit of attack to it. Let's get dark. Synthetic string swarm is this one. Let's go. We're going to run out of time, aren't we? Nice little electric piano here. Oh, baby, I remember when we touched that night. You gave me a fright when I found out. You're a cunt. And a classic. Well, not a classic because, you know, Rob likes to think outside the box here. A delightful string machine. And some more little brass there. And the last one here is called a dystopian swell. And remember too, not only can you use the LFOs that are, listen to the sustain on that. It's like there's a piece of cheese inside my guitar. It's still going. Listen, forever. It goes on forever. Remember, all the parameters are open here. So if you want to add your own LFOs, external LFOs, you can do that too. Just throw them in here, pick what you want. You could say, I want to take this detune, and you could MIDI learn it, turn it on, channel 1, and go add something like, you know, MFL, LFO, just something like MFLFO. Yeah, so you can do this as well. Send this out, la la la, to this one. Let's play with it, turn it on. What do we got? Let's do, so we're on CC1. You got to hit play, remember, to get your LFO. We're going backwards this time, and we can slow it right down. And then we come in here to our saw, and we want to connect this to our LFO, yeah? And we hopefully we can do it. All right. So you can do all of that as well too, because all the parameters are open. What am I doing here? I've just made a massive mess, haven't I? Look at that filthy, disgusting mess everywhere. Peace. Good stuff. Let's go over the stuff. Tomorrow we're taking a look at the Vari flute. Tomorrow is what we're doing. Great job, Rob. Thanks as usual for joining us here on the show and hanging out with everybody. We appreciate that. And as appreciate you throwing me a code and giving away some to our Patreon. So if you are a Patreon, I'll put the post up soon. We got a few copies of this to give away to you. La la la. Thank you, Rob, as always. All right. I don't think there's anything else to do except You knew I couldn't stop without one more because it's so good. I love it. All right, let's get out of here. Pete Johns is up next, and I'll dump you over to Pete so you can hang out with him. He's going to be talking about his September song. That's really exciting. I got to play drums on it and do some vocals, and Gary Hubbs played bass on it. A whole bunch of you did gang vocals. It's really out of Pete's comfort zone. He did a fucking metal song. A fucking metal song, man. Let's go out with something. I may as well play something. I'll give you a little hint of the Metheus track that we're going to be finishing off on the members stream this week. So if you want to hang around for a few more minutes. Sander Wolf, I didn't even say hello to you. Riverbend Sim as well to you. I think I got Doug Kidder. So here's this. This is not mixed or anything, but I'll let you hear some of Chili's guitar work. So Cold Acre's back in Metheist. Who knows, he may play some more stuff. But I I made a deal with the devil to get him to play solo on this. This is, what's it called? End of Days, Well Divided 2. And here's Chili's solo down here, so we'll play a bit of it. And listen how good this shit is, yeah? You ready? Let's do it.